Hey, little mama, don't walk away. You're headed the wrong direction. The High Tea Boys podcast is this way, and I am hard as
Fall
hell.
asleep immediately after eating.
Oh, like, I'm a professional eater. I'll eat a lot, and then it'd be like, oh, he's gone. We lost him.
What is there a sexual food thing like sexual fainting? Let me type that
You're
up.
so excited
Let me
about
check-
like I
let me
got
check
food.
into
I'm gonna pass out.
sexual fainting.
Oh no! Ask me if I want frozen yogurt and hot dogs right now, and I'll
I don't
probably
want
pass
you to
out.
fall asleep. I need you. Okay.
You want frozen hot dog yogurt? No,
I would try that, and I probably would like it.
This is what you have with food. You're having a sexual reaction to food, and you are having syncope, vasovagal syncope, or fainting during or after sexual activity. Can occur due to various reasons, including hyperventilation, food, vasovagal syncope. That's
vaginal syncope.
your vag is out of sync, man. It's squirting. Or orthostatic hypotension. Do you have that?
That sounds like me too.
That sounds sexually food.
Yeah, you have oral hypertension.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, I want this.
Means you got a tiny mouth and you're sucking big dicks, son.
I'm an overachiever.
Low blood pressure that occurs when standing up too quickly. Oh, I've gotten that before. I don't have low blood pressure,
No,
though.
this is all Devin.
Well, I mean, I'll
The
have
science part.
I've almost passed out while driving a few times. That's usually just...
I do it with the belt that's around my neck around the driving seat. You know, just
Oh,
trying things
you're one
out.
of those, huh?
Yeah.
He buckles the seatbelt around his neck.
What
for
is it?
Extra safety.
Automobile fixation.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. It's autoerotic
Yeah,
asphyxiation.
you get it? Threw
Can-
automobile in there.
Mhm,
Nice.
That's what it is.
Can you give Cronenberg's Crash a quick goog here for RJ?
Okay.
Just so the crowd knows what RJ's into.
This is RJ with food. This is RJ with hot dogs.
Look
Right
at that.
here. Oh my fuck yeah.
Oh, he's asleep.
Oh, it feels so good.
That's me. Yeah.
That's
Drive
you.
through.
Yeah.
Guess what they're gonna do right now, RJ?
Flip the car back over.
Yeah.
Well, no, somebody else will do that. But yeah, that's you under the tables at McDonald's looking for extra French fries.
I always do look because somebody's a fool and they left it behind. It's
Hoping-
my
Under there.
game.
It's got to be under there.
Hoping to get pegged by McFlurry.
Oh man, this is a great movie poster, man. Come on.
They don't make movie posters like this no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
Mr.
haven't
Spielberg.
seen that movie, but I don't think I want to.
You do. It's good. It's a good movie.
Is it actually good?
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's
I prefer
ridiculous.
the Don Cheadle Crash.
Is this what the Dave Matthews meant by crash into me?
That does take on a new meaning if you think about it like that. Like Dave
Suck
Matthews wrote
my
about the Cronenberg
tiny
movie.
Penis. You just like this movie for Terrence Howard.
Yeah, he really does make me feel good about myself.
Yeah, and you watch the ultra cut of this movie, don't you?
Yeah, I watch it with director's commentary because it's so good. Ooh, RJ, do you have anything to say about your movie experiences this week?
We saw The Working Man.
What's that?
A Working Man.
A Working Man.
The new Jason Statham movie.
Did you see me work with some men?
That's kind of what he did, yeah.
Just trying to work on a building over here. I don't want no trouble. That's what it is.
I'm just over here doing the YMCA with my fellow men.
I'm just a sexy construction man. I don't have any guns or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the other ones that David Ayer did. Oh, he did The Beekeeper, which makes sense. End of Watch was great. Then he did the bad Suicide Squad.
I liked Fury.
He did Fury too, which was great. And then Tax Collector.
It's so confusing, his career at this point.
It is.
Because why does he keep
didn't-
doing these?
Did he do? He didn't. Who did Training Day?
Not David Ayer.
No, but there
Denzel
was.
Washington.
It was another director that did like Training Day, and then every movie afterwards, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Anthony Fuqua?
Oh, written by David Ayer.
Oh, okay. He did write
Okay,
it.
so it's written by David Ayer.
That makes sense. That movie sucks.
Okay.
Ass. It's not good.
Yep, it kind of not good. It got up for an Academy Award though, didn't it? Yeah.
Probably.
Best actor being Ethan Hawke.
Best gay actor.
Best gay. That would be a great category in the Oscars. Best gay actor goes to literally any man in Hollywood.
Will Smith again.
Oh, again. No, that's under best gay black actor.
No, that goes to Barack Obama.
That goes to Barack Obama's wife, Big Mike. Yeah. But yeah, we saw a working man, and
Did you see
mean, it
the
was
working
entertaining.
man, RJ? Did you like the working man?
I did enjoy the beekeeper better, but it was entertaining. I wasn't.
How about
I
you tell
enjoyed
me
it.
the plot of a working man?
yeah, let's do this. Let's get through the plot. Come on.
Don't read
got
the
this.
screen. Just
I'm-
tell me
no,
the
there's
plot.
nothing on here that tells you this plot. I just want a picture.
No,
So,
there's.
remember the working
I see keywords right now. Tell me the plot.
RJ doesn't though.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
So-
tell me, RJ.
So
Please.
the main actor Jason, picture him.
Jason. Okay.
We're gonna do this uninterrupted. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna interrupt you. Don't worry.
Tiny Jewish man might interrupt you.
Pitch
so
me your movie, please.
the main
RJ.
actor-
Mr. Filipino movie
the action actor, Jason Statham. He's a man of business that works.
Okay, is he a blue collar guy?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just a bricklayer. I'm just a
He's just
chimney
like-
sweeper.
He's like, I'm gonna build like I don't know what he did exactly.
man trying to
I think he was like the foreman or something. He like told other people to do stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just a
Bored.
simple man building cribs. That's just what I do.
No, he was like the skyscrapers. He was building buildings.
Just a whole crew building a crib. Crew of 40 Mexicans. All right, we got inspections on the electrical on Tuesday.
All the workers are just toddlers, like in cribs and stuff.
Mexican toddlers. Yeah.
Mr. Statham. No, this got to be in Indian. This is
One
in
Indian
England.
baby.
Yeah, this is in England. Okay. There's no
Yes.
Mexicans in England.
No,
it's just
they're
Mr.
Mexicans are
Statham.
Indians. Yeah. Mr. Statham, it seems like you ordered the wrong pillows for the crib.
Where does all the shit go, Mr. Statham?
See, what you fail to realize is we're making this crib for an adult baby diaper lover. So this pillow's the exact right size. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
we got a builder.
So he was a working man.
He's a
right?
foreman.
He's a
Yeah.
Bob the Builder.
Yeah. So he was like, friends with the owners or whatever, the bosses of the site. And he was just like, "Yo, I'm the cool number one in charge." And starring the action actor, Jason Statham.
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't know
the
if that was discussed.
transporter.
Yes.
Or he also has some bees.
The trans. Have we talked about the transporter?
The trans beekeeper.
Oh my goodness gracious!
No, we talked about
The trans keeper.
Those are just
No,
inner thoughts
it's
of yours, Devin.
The working trans keeper.
Only have one rule or 3 rules. Never look at the package. Never ask what's inside.
What happened about like Jason Statham playing Batman?
Jism
That would
Statham.
work. Yeah.
I don't think that was his name. I think it was Jason.
No, I think it was Jism Statham.
They do things differently over there. I don't know how they pronounce
Jism
things.
Fuckman. Jism Sexman?
Nope.
Jism Saxman.
Oh,
There we go.
Buttman.
Jism Buttman. Okay.
those are all-
Yeah.
Good
those are all
job,
Jewish names.
RJ, with the Jism Buttman.
Didn't Howard Stern play Buttman? Wasn't
Yes.
that one of his
He was
characters?
like a superhero or
Yeah.
something like that.
Obvious Jewish last name, Buttman.
Buttman.
Come on. Do better.
Jewish.
He was like a
Jewish
working man, but a
Buttman.
butt man.
Buttbug. All right. Anyways, back to a working man. Your synopsis.
All right. So he's a working man. He's like a foreman at a construction site.
Yep.
He's the second hand, right underneath the bosses. Apparently, he's in with the family and their friends and everything like that. And he decides to stand up for them because their daughter gets stolen.
Yeah, she gets
Ooh.
kidnapped. Yeah.
Oh, a real Taken scenario here, huh?
Yeah, because he beat
Yeah.
up like people on the job site. So obviously they're gonna like, oh yeah, you just beat us up.
Were these people black by chance?
No.
No,
They
okay.
were.
He
RJ,
wasn't
what were
looking
they?
for a black bastard. He wasn't doing that.
It is funny every time a girl gets just like taken in a movie, everybody's like, "Oh, it's like Taken."
Yeah, I mean,
Like that's the movie. Like no, you can't do that. That's Taken. It's like,
Yeah.
no, but there's other stuff that happens. But like, yeah, it's pretty much just Taken.
yeah, I've seen Aladdin. It's basically Taken.
Well, that is basically Taken. Yeah.
Just different weather.
Yeah, the Rapunzel, that's basically Taken.
Rapunzel, let down your bears.
Went down. Yeah, please. We're trying to have a party down here. Need some leather daddies. ASAP. Get your nasty pussy out my face and sit down the bears. I know you got 'em, bitch.
You know what's stolen them up there. I know. So literally, the daughter of the bosses get stolen, and there's a twist that there's literally it's just a human sex trafficking situation,
That's a twist.
and they're like, hey, Jason, when you beat up those people on the job site, it looks like you're like I know you're like some secret
I've seen
military
moves
something
like
like
that.
that. You're not just a regular construction guy. And he's like, no,
You must study MMA.
Yes. Yes.
you've seen
With
one
guns. You must do gun MMA.
fight. I've UFC 4, and I'm usually just like Alex, the Australian guy,
Alex Australian. That's his name.
because he's bald.
The great
like me.
Australian, yes.
God, RJ is just Brendan Schaub. It's like John Africa.
Oh, I get it. I know who that is.
John Africa's your favorite fighter, right?
Yeah, he's pretty
John
good.
or Irish? You like John or Irish?
That's good too.
You like Paddy Liverpool?
Oh yeah,
He had a good fight last night. Paddy
Paddy
Liverpool.
I know who that is now.
Based Paddy Liverpool.
Yeah, Mike knows who it is now too. See, just because of that.
There's only so many patties.
That's true.
Who fight?
And only so many
There's
pimblets.
a St. Patty's Day.
guess
There's a Patty Mint. There's a patty from McDonald's.
Yeah, I was confused. I thought the patty from McDonald's was fighting in the UFC.
Might be Paddy Mayonnaise.
We got Patty Mayonnaise from Doug.
No.
See, I got more.
Man, I was
Could be
singing.
Selma and Patty from The Simpsons.
What song was I singing from Doug?
Banging on a trash can.
Oh yeah, how that was it? I was pooping in my diaper. That's what I was singing.
Pooping in my diaper.
No one knows the context of that.
Pee in my nap.
Great
One
show,
little
Doug.
poop
No.
keeps stinking. One little poop keeps stinking.
Can you look up Doug?
Dude,
To be honest, Doug.
you want to talk about
Okay.
the race of Skeeter? I was really
No,
talking about.
I mean, that's another topic, but
Doug.
that's the wrong Doug.
Oh, sorry. That's the guy I know is Doug.
No, that
Okay.
Doug says I want to put some patty on my mayonnaise.
So let's
Kevin
look up
James could play the younger Doug.
real
Oh,
quick.
there's a patty right there.
Images. Hey, baby, you want to be mean to me?
She could be Patty Mayonnaise.
Please be mean to me.
You want to join my cult, baby? Come on.
Thick.
I gotta s-
Oh, okay.
Pork chop.
Hey,
Yeah,
baby. Why don't you bring that sweet old ass over here, baby?
Hey, baby. Doug?
What were we
You were
talking
saying?
about, RJ? Working
you
Man.
want Doug?
You were talking about the movie Working Man and
Jason
explaining.
Statham could play the role of Doug.
He's more of a Skeeter type to me.
Yeah.
I don't think the complexion's there.
Man, there's so many racial connotations to that.
What do you think? You think he's Indian? You think Skeeter's Indian? How are you doing, Doug?
Skeeter is a black man. Somebody made something.
Most black men get confused with Indian men daily.
Somebody made a Doug AI.
Doug in real life.
something.
That's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Doug in real life sounds sick. Doug AI. Now they did all the characters, and Patty Mayonnaise was like Mexican. I was like, you got blonde hair. Her name's fucking Patty Mayonnaise.
What if instead of it was called Doug, it was called Gug, RJ?
Glug. Patty Mayonnaise.
Or
Thick.
just instead of Doug, it's just cuck.
Oh, thick mayonnaise.
Give me some of that thick mayonnaise.
Oh, there's my Patty Mayonnaise.
I would love that burger. Actually.
Anyways, RJ, you're talking about a
We're
working
talking
man.
about a working man.
Man.
So steals the daughter.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
they're like, we've seen your moves to beat up those people.
Does he pleasure himself to the daughter?
Jason Statham doesn't.
Ask me if I would.
Let me see a picture of the
Come
daughter.
on.
Show me the daughter.
All right.
I do not know the daughter's name. She was.
I don't either, but it was Ariana Rivas.
Ooh, Ariana
Probably. Yes. She's somebody's daughter.
Oh, she's one of those light-skinned Latinos.
Yeah, one of those light-skinned N-words.
Just the way I like them.
Just some retarded black guy calling Mexicans. Oh, you're one of them light-skinned. Boop.
Hey, puppy.
Yeah, papi.
Hey, puppy.
I like them light-skinned boobs. Yeah, here they are together.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
babe.
Old ass Jason Statham.
I'm
Alright,
just gonna
go
put a
on,
little
go on.
tahini on my cock, babe.
Yeah, Mexicans call that antajitos locos. It means crazy snacks. But I like the way it feels in my dick hole at these I does.
Babe, you ever have Taco Bell?
Yeah.
RJ,
Why don't
keep
you say hello
talking.
to my little chihuahua?
Ignore us, okay?
Yeah, just go. We keep talking.
She's like, can you just rescue me and stop talking about?
Rescue me.
RJ, we have to take. Don't get me into rescue me right now because I'm on a Dennis Leary kick and I want to rewatch The Ref.
So literally, she's just saying we should like stop talking about food, Jason, and just rescue me. And he's just like, but Taco Bell on my churrito.
That didn't happen. Talk about the movie.
That was my joke to you guys.
Sorry, I
talking
didn't.
Earlier.
I was
'Cause
looking
you
up
guys were
The
talking
Ref.
about food. So
I
going back to it.
was very confused. So
I'll get on
No,
that.
you know, you were talking about food, so she's like, "Hey, save me," instead of talking about food.
I'm so hungry and I don't want to talk about
You guys
food.
even listening?
I'm
looking at the ref.
listening still, RJ. Please.
I'm still
explain.
liking the pitch.
I'm
for the
still. I
movie.
like the pitch,
What about the ref?
RJ.
What
Randall,
about the
keep
ref? Is there
telling
something
me,
with the ref?
Randall.
You're gonna have to get closer to your microphone, Mr. Rand.
So what about the ref?
There we go. We don't need to talk about the ref
Nah.
right now. That movie's already been made.
Okay,
We're trying
so
to make a
does he
working
have a
man.
past where he killed people before he was a concrete guy?
He was in the British secret agency.
SAS.
So he was a
So-
bitch.
Well, he did join operations with U.S. Navy SEAls.
So
which
he's
they
like
make
secret
apparent.
agent
Yeah.
shit.
Mike, why did you ask
So
questions?
he
And we'll have RJ
lied
answer.
about his operations with David Goggins.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, never
yeah,
mind.
He,
Okay.
no, he didn't carry the votes.
He was with Chris Kyle the entire time.
Yeah,
I know him.
He was in the
He died at the end.
Superdome. You saw that movie?
Yeah,
Damn, that's
with
crazy.
that Chris, not
Yep.
Hemsworth,
Christopher-
Chris Pratt.
No,
Yep, Chris Hemsworth.
It's Chris
Right.
Hemsworth.
Yes,
I'm
as Thor.
Chris Kyle.
Thor is American Sniper.
Oh, I'm Thor.
He just goes to shoot him. And he's like, nah.
When the American Sniper went to space and then fought in the Ragnarok tournament, of course, I've
And
seen American Sniper.
He had the squirrel and the tree as a friend.
Yes. Then he
good
fucked
movie.
Natalie Portman or something. I don't know. I read the fan fiction.
Lightsabers.
Lifesavers, yep.
candy.
Lifesavers.
I'm a big fan of the candy. Yep.
This is how we watch
Anyways,
movies with RJ.
he has a history of being in the Royal Navy.
Mhm.
He's a seaman. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
And
So literally
does he
they're
kill
like,
people?
So he did kill people?
Of course he
But
killed
does he
people.
kill people? Does he have a code of ethics that he follows?
No,
no,
he
he
was just
kills.
like, all right, I'll go save the daughter because I told her I'd get her back if anything to happen. And then
All
something happened
right.
with her getting stolen.
Her pussy seemed fine to me. I guess I'll just stick it in a little bit. See what happens.
It's a tawny cock. She ain't even gonna notice.
She ain't never gonna notice this darn little cock.
Here's the thing, though. She didn't even get sold into sex slavery fully. She just was in the kidnapping process, and then this
Here goes
guy.
Devin's take on blaming the woman for why she got
No,
into
no,
the scenario.
that's not
He
it.
was
No,
waiting
no,
on
no.
the
she
whole
was
time.
asking
No,
for
no.
it.
I mean, well,
For anyone listening,
I need-
Devin hates
okay,
women.
You want to find out how she got abducted in the first place? It was a girls' night. You know,
Yeah,
one
her
of those,
dog brain got her tricked somehow with a Pinterest
Oh, yeah, she got-
board or something.
Yeah, she got distracted by a window display at a Target,
Okay.
and they just put a bag over her head.
She thought the
No.
dog looked so cute.
Yes, yeah, and the dog had roofies on him, and she passed out. No, she was out on a girls' night with her friends
Uh-huh.
and getting all drunk and stuff, and having a party bus because it was the first semester of college and it was over, so they're celebrating. You know, like girls do. Like, I just want to go dance with my friends, and then she did that and got abducted. So, not saying it's like not her fault, you know, but anyway, she got abducted.
But
The guys
women
take
shouldn't be
her.
allowed to have fun. So,
Girls just want to have fun, Devin.
just need
according
to
to
be-
Islam, they're not allowed to have fun.
And I think they might have that right. You know, maybe they shouldn't be allowed to have fun.
Did Muslim extremists kidnap her, RJ?
I don't know who took her, but
Devin, I don't think RJ knows this. Devin, can you Google the night in Europe where like 500 women were raped by Muslim men, just to have on the screen? We don't have to like talk about it.
Oh, you don't want to look up Kristallnacht? Okay, sorry, different night. Wasn't it the night of 1,000 rapes or something?
I don't know.
It was something like that in Europe, where women
Keep telling me
were-
about this movie, RJ. I want to know more.
No, just keep going, RJ. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, it was in Germany. That's right.
Okay, we'll read it because RJ's looking at the screen. Germany shocked by Cologne New Year gang assaults on women.
2016, RJ.
About 1,000
recently.
drunk and aggressive young men were involved. Just young men.
Just young men. Just young, silly young men.
Oh, Germany acting
Yeah.
crazy.
Those
again.
crazy Germans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, now the sexual harassment and in one case, rape of dozens of women has shocked Germany.
And in one case, rape
One
of
case
dozens
rape.
of women.
Only one.
Of dozens of women.
Yes. Thousands. Thousands. What's particularly disturbing is that the attacks appear to have been organized. Around 1,000 young men arriving in large groups, seemingly with the specific intention of carrying out attacks on women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't really say who did it in this article.
Yeah, but
From the BBC.
We know who did it, RJ.
Let's see.
That's
That
World War
was-
World War II. Millions of rapes on women. Okay, I don't think we need to go down that. The rape of German women at the end of the Second World. What?
New Year's Eve rape attack 2016. New Year's Eve sexual assaults in Germany.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Perpetrators have mostly been described by the victims and witnesses as being North African, Arab, dark-skinned, and foreign.
Yeah.
On January 5th, 2016.
Chinese guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Chinese guys can rape you and you won't even know it, like ninja style. They do ninja rapes.
Yeah, ninja sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Master Gasreiter.
I saw a different perspective of that ninja shark guy, and he's it's crazy. Because I only
Ninja
saw
shark?
one perspective of the Miyashaka you that Japanese dude who just sharks that lady so fast.
Oh, yes.
There's another perspective that I saw, and it's insane of like how he does the setup and everything, and just right on her. It's crazy.
Well, was he like not jerking off for a while and
No, he's like walking with clothes in front of him, and he walks past them, and then he comes back around, and when he comes back around, that's when he gets her.
damn, he's doing like NASCAR laps.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like he'd take a pit stop and just unleash on her.
yeah. He's a real Mario Kart type of guy.
That is funny to like time your walk, like your lap. Like because if you have a problem like jerking off in public, then you're gonna have to be
What do you
taking a
mean?
bunch of laps.
If
We're
you
saying
have
some
a
people-
problem,
Some people have a problem with it.
They get camera shy.
Yeah. Like somebody like that would have to take like 30 laps, and then I think they would be like, something's up with this guy. He
Yeah,
just
this
keeps
is-
walking by us.
this is you at the grocery store just talking out loud, being like, "Yeah, some people have a problem with jerking off in public."
But not me. Not me. Just holding a fake arm in a grocery bag just full of cucumbers. It's just moving. Not me. I'm not doing it now, though. But
And you couldn't
I'm just
stop
here-
me if I was.
Yeah.
So
But some people come quick and some people have a problem with it, and that's really sad. You should probably like tell them how sad it is, how worthless little dirty worm they are.
yeah, what you expect me not to jerk off my tiny penis in public?
Yeah.
Is that what you expect of me?
You expect me to jerk this off at home?
This tiny
I'm
penis?
My tiny penis in my tiny house.
I'm just walking around with my baby carrots.
with my tiny roommate in the other room. That's sick. He's right in the other room. How could I do that? All right, working man. We're not going to get into the rapes of millions of women after World War II.
6 million rapes.
Now
Now that's a number I believe.
Yeah.
So literally, they're like, "Hey, your special skill. Can you help us get us back our daughter?"
Your special skill.
And literally, he's just like, "Yeah, okay, I did say I'd get her back." So he goes back to his old ways of just being like, "Well, I guess I got to save her."
Oh,
So-
by the way, Jason Statham has a young daughter that he's trying to get full custody of.
Of
but
course. I am Sam
grandpa-
style.
So his ex-wife's dad has full custody of the kid now, and he has visitation because his ex-wife killed herself because she had depression when he was doing a job overseas. So
Because
his wife's
his
dad,
penis was so tiny, she killed herself.
that might have been related to it. They didn't cover that.
Okay.
It's a David Ayer movie, so they don't
Makes
get
sense.
penis size too much. You know, not enough for my liking.
Well, I heard he
And-
only casts small-dicked men in his movies. So
They did send me a
We
letter.
could look up his
Shia
filmography.
LaBeouf, John Barenthal, Brad Pitt,
Brendan Schaub.
Brendan Schaub,
He's got Jason Statham in two of them.
Will
Jake
Smith,
Gyllenhaal.
and Bright.
Well, this guy, Louis Pena, or Michael Pena,
Michael
he's
Pena.
been in like a ton of his movies. So,
I
mean,
just
just
the
take a
cool
look at his
Mexican
face.
guy.
what do you think? Uncirced, 4 inches hard.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, easily.
Like a pinto bean.
Suicide Squad, Jared Leto. Jared
Just
Leto.
like a pinto bean, man.
Jared Leto is hung like a cashew. We all know it. Sure, he has a sex doll.
Yeah, no, he just he has a pussy and just a giant clit. It's a
Probably.
big clit.
Probably manifested a giant clit.
Ooh, but Joel Kinnaman, he rules. Love Joel
Joel
Kinnaman.
Kinnaman's hung. Yeah.
Jai Courtney.
Margot Robbie's got a
rules,
bigger
too.
clit than Jared Leto.
Anyways, RJ,
Yeah,
what
I
about
agree
how
with
does the movie end, RJ?
He gets
Yeah.
the girl back, and
Does
he
she
beats
wanna fuck
everybody
him?
up. No, she just says thank you.
Does she call him daddy?
No, she's just like, you promised, thank you.
Does she get spanked?
I'm sure by the guy that was trying to buy her before he killed him. But
Ooh,
No,
did she
he-
was she raped at all?
No, she didn't get raped at all.
No
Unfortunately.
cool rape scenes.
no,
Okay.
they're kind of just were like, we capture you, and she's like, wah,
Yeah, it was pretty upsetting.
and
She
he's
just
just like, kung
cried.
fu, shooting, gun, blowing up people. This, I told you, I'd
Yeah,
save
she
you.
just so.
Okay,
I
I
don't know
like
if you've
your
seen-
Sylvester Stallone impression right there. That was pretty good.
Oh, it was
Thank
produced by Sylvester Stallone. Also,
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
yep. That's why I heard Joe saying that.
You're welcome.
Have you seen Anora?
I've seen parts of it.
Okay, you haven't made it past the first 30 minutes.
I've seen some
Same.
stuff from the movie.
It's a multiple
Okay.
day watch.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
a multiple times in the bathroom watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a computer movie, if you know what I mean.
It's a movie you watch on the train.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a cell phone movie while you're driving on the highway. Cruise control. You know?
That's why Tesla. That's why Elon put it in there for a norm.
Yes. Put self-driving in so you could jerk off. Yeah, Anora is
A snora.
A Bora.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you guys. Yeah. It sucks ass.
A Forda.
What's that one? Huh?
A Forda. It's
What'd you say now?
It's a Forda.
Affordable.
There you go.
Because it's a low budget movie.
Yeah, it's
got
a-
your ass,
Just
Sean
a cheap
Baker.
movie.
Yeah, cheap as shit.
Cheap as shit. Just like that pussy.
Just like that prostitute bitch, Anora.
Yeah, just like that fucking pussy.
But yeah, Anora is just about a prostitute getting involved with the Russian mob, and
A
that
modern
sounds interesting.
feminist movie.
I don't know what part of it was feminist because I talked to my liberal lady friend,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, "Yeah, that movie sucked ass. Nothing happened." Like,
Did
there
you
was no-
ask her if she thought it was a feminist movie?
No, but I will. I didn't ask
Okay.
her specifically. 'cause
Ask
I
her
didn't
that.
know. Okay.
Ask her if she's ready to turn on her own kind.
Well, she will turn on. I've heard her turn on her own kind many times.
Okay, it
She's
doesn't
not
sound like
against
she's
it.
very liberal to me.
Well, she voted for
Oh,
Kamala.
actually, she sounds very liberal now. that I think
Okay,
about it.
yeah. She voted for Kamala. I think 3 times somehow. I think she found out a way to vote twice for her.
She's been writing in Kamala's name.
Yeah. I think she voted for Kamala in the 2016, but voted for Biden, but like crossed out Biden, wrote Kamala.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nora, she just gets
Kamala.
tied in with like the Russian mob, and they're trying to get.
Man, hold on, pause.
son.
Has anyone ever done Dragula but Kamala?
Okay, no.
I have not seen this.
Okay, I like that.
And I've looked for
Ooh,
it on
yo,
the internet.
Indian maybe your black lady.
Yeah, there's no porn of that already. I've done my research. I've checked.
Lock up the black guys and I'm an Indian man. I'm gonna be president. I'm Kamala.
I mean, Rob Zombie could make this movie too. 'cause,
In the
you know,
black
him being a
guys.
director and
And a
everything.
black guy.
And Kamala with dreads would actually be convincing as a black lady.
That would be pretty sick.
Anyways,
Jerry, are you okay over there? What's wrong with your microphone? You keep moving shit around.
I'm not finding a happy place for it.
You look like Bane right now. You've connected to your face. It works.
Oh nope, it moved because I moved my foot.
All right.
Fuck.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna finish up with Working Man, then we'll get into the Ice Wall real quick.
Okay.
Working Man, it's just Jason Statham going through various layers of the Russian mob, and
As a working man.
Sick.
as a working man. And
Does he
there's
get
some-
to fight any ballerinas?
No, but that'd be
No.
sick. A ballerina with like knife shoes.
Like
I think-
yeah, like a boss.
I can't remember if
Yeah.
that's what they're called in John Wick. I can't remember John Wick lore because he used to
Ballerina
work
with
for
knife shoes?
no, he used to work for the Russian mob, and then they're like their girl assassins are called ballerinas. I can't remember. Anyways,
Oh,
continue.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
There is one girl, like kidnapper with face tattoos, but she sucks at fighting, and she just gets choked out by the bitch that gets.
Typical girl.
Yeah, she had a tiny gun too.
Yeah, she had a tiny
Hmm.
little golden gun. But yeah, it was fine. It was entertaining. They had food and drinks at the theater that they like bring to you while you're.
You went to
watching
one
the
of
movie.
those?
Yeah. I
You
got
guys go on
3
a date
Long
together?
Islands. Yeah, we were holding hands the whole time, so we didn't get scared when the
No,
movie
there was
got
3,
loud.
and I was in the middle.
Yeah, we were docking the
Ooh.
whole time.
RJ was in the middle.
Oh,
RJ was the Lucky Pierre. You know what
Lucky.
Lucky Pierre is?
Saint Pierre.
Do you guys know what a Lucky Pierre is? It's the guy in the middle of a
lucky
gay
pair?
threesome
Oh,
because he's getting it and giving it.
yeah, a trooper. We should call it a trooper.
A little Lucky Pierre.
You're the base.
Oh wait, I'm a strong base. I want to watch The Ref again.
Yeah. Have you seen? I've watched 5 episodes of his new TV show. Have you seen it?
Dennis Leary's new TV show.
Yeah, it's a
No.
sitcom where he plays a
Penis Leary.
army general.
Oh, I've heard.
It's
I've
called
seen
Going
some.
Dutch. It's right there. It's called Going Dutch. I've watched 5 episodes. It's not good, but it's not bad either. I don't know.
Okay.
It's real just like turn your brain off, go full retard.
Taylor Misiak. Oh, it's got Abed from Community.
Yeah, it's community humor.
Hal Cumpston. Get rid of that name, dude.
I
Okay.
mean, look at the face for that Thompson.
Okay. We could watch this show.
Yeah, I think she's in Dave, if I remember right. She plays his girlfriend.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's in Dave. Okay. I will watch that. I miss Dennis Leary.
I'm still watching my Queers TV show, which is so good because like that's what like
Queers.
yeah when you're making a gay TV show, it's what I like about gay men is that they're full on Looney Tunes characters.
Well, that's not the thing you like about gay men.
No, it is. It's I
Well,
like
mean, but
how
More the
cartoonish
ups
they
and
are. I like
downs,
that I can
yes.
throw dynamite at them and they're totally fine. I like that they
Yeah.
can run into walls and just leave their imprint with their big old dick
they're
through
very
it.
durable. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're just these outlandish, bigger than life cartoon characters that I just like. I like that. It's funny
Yeah.
because they can be like misogynistic, they can be racist, they can be all of those things because they're just Looney Tune characters.
That's true. They
Yeah.
are more drag queen than actual drag queens.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. What queer show? Oh, the Nathan Lane one?
yeah. I'm still watching. that. It's
Oh,
still
okay. I
good.
thought you were watching Queer as Folk. Like the old 2000s HBO
Yeah,
show.
I'm watching the L word.
the L word.
Just going through the L word lately.
Yeah, you know me. I'm tapped into Bravo lately.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get into the mind of a dyke, RJ.
Aren't we all?
I wake up on a daily. Time to deck time.
Time to deck.
Time to deck it up. All right.
Deck.
What do you guys-
deck it up?
Deck it up. What do you guys know about the ice wall?
It's on Game of Thrones.
Is it?
It is. That's the whole plot
Is it
of
called
the show.
the ice wall?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was just called the wall. It's not ice, is it?
They're the ice people on the other side.
Well, there's the
Remember, this is me describing.
no.
things,
There's
so-
not ice people on the other side. There's the wildebeest.
I've seen the show.
No,
And
okay,
men
let's
built the
get this
wall.
right.
Let's Google the wall of Game of Thrones, okay? And men built the wall, but I think it's so cold that when does stone just turn into ice? You know what I mean?
Yes, they have ice powers.
Massive ice structure built thousands of years ago by Bran the Builder with the help of the first men and the children of the frost.
I don't
Massive
remember all
ice
that.
structure. That sounds like an ice wall to me, brother.
I think so.
Wall. This is the wall. The Kingdom of the Kingdom of the North.
Kingdom of the North.
Okay, this is looking pretty much like it's an ice wall. 700 feet tall and is made of solid ice. Supposedly constructed using both magic and mundane means some 8 millennia ago. Just Night's Watch and all that nonsense.
Night's Watch.
Okay, so they got an ice wall in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Did you know that we have an ice wall?
Antarctica? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of ice out there.
Well,
Probably big.
okay.
Antarctica
so-
is just a giant piece of ice wall.
It's more of like an ice flooring, if you will.
I guess it is.
That's a good thing to call it. It's more of just the ice land in Super Mario 3D World. You know,
Oh,
when
yeah.
you go,
Or-
you shoot through the tube and you end up in the ice world. I think it's like
Yeah.
3 maybe.
No, it's just a giant ice skating rink.
Oh yeah, and Mario he goes into the giant ice skating shoe
And you
he's-
slide.
Yeah, it slides around on it. Yeah.
No, this is real life that we're talking about.
Oh, this is where the penguins hang out, huh?
There's
yes,
pro-
and they
there's
slide
probably
around all
penguins.
happy.
I don't know where it is. I
This
just
is where
know
those
there was-
walrus go, don't they? Oh, those silly little walrus.
Well, we don't see any in this video, but this is a video of the actual ice wall, which is 150 feet tall and I don't know how many
It
miles.
looks about an inch.
No, it's taller in real life. It's just the perspective
Oh.
of the
Are we
film.
Man,
Okay, we're far
RJ,
away.
Devin's hell would be being a walrus because he would be constantly thinking there was a dick next to his mouth and he couldn't suck it. You know?
You just see him sticking his tongue out.
Yeah. It's like, I know that's a penis.
And then
Come here, little penis.
Okay.
I'm gonna weld something
100%
to figure out how to lick this.
I 100% honestly believe I could live a successful life with tusks right now. I think people would be into it.
Because you're
It
a
would
big
take a-
old great fat person.
No, it would take
You just put glory holes anywhere you go. Just drill it into a bathroom stall in the guy's bathroom.
Yeah, he just ram men's asses with his
That's not what I'd
tusks.
use it for.
Can you imagine Devin climbing upstairs like Ridley with his tusk? How ridiculous he would look. He would make that noise too.
I would get stuck on my pillow every morning, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Can you Google Jack One Piece real quick?
Oh, God damn it. One
Jack
Piece.
One Piece character.
Don't look it up on Pornhub.
1P.
Go to image.
Here we go. This is me. I also do not do leg workouts. This is-
He's a mammoth.
Definitely
He's a
don't.
mammoth man.
I think I could become a mammoth man, and I think people wouldn't see me much differently than this guy
It's true.
right now. I think
Got
I
a
could
little work to do. I
successfully.
mean,
Yeah,
Basically-
just a little work to do.
I think you just need the
Little bit.
vest. You probably just need the vest.
Probably just the vest. And I saw one of these vests at the cave the other night.
True.
It's a little small, but I could get one that fits. Jack is a fish man.
Yeah, he's part fish man. You don't know about the fish man, brother.
No, I don't want to get into
Come
it.
on. You don't know about no fish
Cool
man.
size.
No, don't click on that. Go to images, and you can see that's not his actual transformation.
No, I just wanted to see the weapon. So.
There it is. There's his transformation
This one?
right there. No, right there with the where he turns into a giant mammoth.
Nope.
This one?
Yep.
Yep.
Dick nose? I
Yeah.
don't care about that.
It's like a beehive.
But your dick don't look like a beehive? Shit. No. So the ice wall. We got to get through this. The ice wall is a real thing that exists, and I didn't know that. This is from the Flat Earth Society. I don't know how much you guys know about Flat Earth. I know that people think it's flat because of various scientific reasons. I don't know what the
For Jesus, it's mostly Jesus people, right?
I don't think it is, but
Is it a
because I
religious
know that
thing?
it is with Bryce Mitchell, because there's stuff in the Bible that says that alludes to the Earth being flat, but also like you could interpret it to be a
That's
normal
where the
round Earth.
Nephilim are, brother.
Well, we'll get into the Nephilim later.
Nephilim.
We'll get into Nephilim later. Thank you for reminding me.
Do you know
So-
about the Nephilim, RJ? We'll get in.
Okay.
We'll get into the Nephilim later.
RJ, what do you know about flat Earth?
It's not round.
And All right, Mike, what do you know about flat Earth?
As flat as my penis, brother. Come
Okay,
on.
anyways, we're moving on. We'll get to the
Just
map.
like a credit card.
We'll just do the map.
Reminds me of
Okay.
a Seminole.
I insert the other way.
Like a Chinese pussy.
I got a Chinese penis.
Whoa.
So-
More stuff.
Okay,
This is-
so here we
okay.
go. RJ, what do you see right here in the middle?
That's the world.
You see Santa's workshop.
I mean, yes.
The middle would be
Yeah.
the North Pole, right?
Mhm.
Take a look at that for a little bit. I'm going to try to find.
Is it Australia up there on
Discord
top,
froze up.
kind of doing its thing?
That's yes,
Australia.
yes, that's Australia.
Yeah, well, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Well, I mean, that's
I want to be a flat earther now.
okay.
Where's Hawaii? Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
where's
Where's,
Hawaii?
where's Hawaii?
I'm going to find a high def
No.
flat Earth map.
You're terrible at this. You should have had all of this ready for us. All of our questions
our
loaded.
questions.
Okay.
I have one. I just can't access it right now because it's in Discord.
That's what you
Get a
tell.
disc. You
That's
should
what
get a
you
flat
tell
Earth
your
disc.
boyfriend all the time.
Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Let me find my perfect high def map.
It starts with one.
One thing.
A flat Earth.
Why-
There's a ring around this continent.
Okay, I couldn't find it.
What about Pangea?
No, it's
Do they believe that it was Pangea and then all the continents broke apart? Do they believe that?
I don't know.
Do they believe in dinosaurs?
Fuck, man. Okay, if they are Christians, I'm thinking that they're New Earth Christians, so they're going to believe that 7,000 years old.
So they believe in dragons then?
Here,
No.
pull up a video of Zelda.
Here we go.
and Dra-
Do you
We're not-
believe
we're not
in
doing Zelda.
penis?
Okay, so we got North America. You're familiar
Where's
with.
Hawaii? Show me where Hawaii is.
Why is that
Right
all
there.
weird?
It's going to be right there.
No, it's not.
It's on the hemisphere. Yeah, it
That's
is.
next to Mexico. Wouldn't it be way up north?
Yeah, it would be where the Pacific Ocean says.
Yeah, it'd be out
Pacific
there.
Ocean.
You
It's by the
retard.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, we know
No.
more about flat Earth than you do.
Okay, that may be Buenos Aires. I
Okay.
don't know, man.
How do
all these continents are all fucked up right now. Okay.
Okay, so I see
Australia's
the
flat
land
as hell.
bridge where Russia connects.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's like backwards almost.
Yeah.
So
okay.
this, yeah,
India's
this-
over where pee pee and poo poo would be.
Yeah, that's where the toilet is.
Yeah, it's in the toilet countries.
It's in the toilet.
It looks like a turd coming out of the butt of the
All
world.
right, I have another question that you need to answer.
Okay.
So, flat earthers, they believe the world is flat.
Uh-huh.
Flat girth.
How long does it take to fly places then?
What do you mean?
Like, if somebody's like, oh, it's a 10-hour flight from here to, like, the U.S. to, I don't know, Italy.
Well,
So
do you
when
know
you
why
fly
it takes
here-
10 hours, RJ?
Because they fly around in circles.
Because
Or-
we don't fly in straight lines to hide the truth.
Yeah.
If we just
Something
flew
like
in a
that.
straight line, it'd be way quicker. But we hide the truth from the public, and we do zigzags in the sky. It's like Donkey Kong with the barrels. That's what planes do.
And we don't go from like Canada to Asia because we don't fly over the North Pole.
We don't.
No.
That's because
I don't know why.
Yeah,
Santa
Santa's
isn't the one.
territory. Okay.
It's probably Santa's territory. We don't want to mess with his Santa missiles.
He's got nukes.
Makes sense. Okay. So this is the world as we know it right here.
Does
This-
does India believe in Santa?
They,
Jamie,
I think it's more like Mr.
can
Hanky.
you pull that up?
Indian Santa.
I get it, Mr. Hanky.
It's a poop, yeah. While not part of traditional Hindu belief, Santa Claus has become a popular figure in India, especially among children. Please do not bring me poop this year. You've got so many poops.
Yeah,
Santa's a global
Yeah, Mr. Hanky would be.
they leave them piss and poop for Santa.
And Cole would literally be actual a present, and they're like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. I do not want coal. I want that piece and poop.
Santa is so disappointed in
Hold
me.
on. Some have even integrated Santa Claus into their own cultural interpretations, associating with Hindu deities like Kuber, the Lord of Riches. There we go. There's Indian Santa. The Lord of Riches. That's so sick. They're really doing so much cooler. This is Indian
really
Santa.
Hindu is fucking sick ass.
It's so cool. Just got a bowl full of shit.
Yeah. And a rat.
It's probably Thai
Just
food.
a tiny little rat down there.
Sick ass
Right.
rat.
Round, flat.
Okay, so this is the Earth as we know it. This this ring is Antarctica. So the flat earthers theorize that these are the ice walls. See that?
Yeah.
And then we haven't been beyond the ice walls as normal citizens of the Earth.
But Brazilians have.
I don't know if Brazilians have.
I mean, look at them.
Well,
They're
there'd be,
right there.
Like Chileans.
Yeah.
Chileans would be.
Even India's too. Like if they just go to the right, they make it through the opening.
South
Yeah.
Africans. I mean, New Zealanders could make it to Gemini pretty easily, or a 10 would probably be an easier route because of the ice wall. And which we'll get into this now.
So there's openings.
Going back to my other picture, there's gates.
Okay.
Yes, there's
they have them
the.
labeled.
See, and it's hard to see on this. There's the Tiger's Gate, something else, Leviathan Gate,
Tiger
the Sentinel's Gate, and the Serpent's Gate is what that one is up there. So
I
New
know
Zealand
about
has
Serpent's Gate.
New Zealand.
The glory hole.
I've been to the Serpent's Gate. Don't worry.
Israel Adesanya is very familiar with the Serpent's Gate, and he regularly takes trips to Xenonesia
It's his vacation spot.
in the Tangaroan Ocean. So there's all these gates around there. This map is a little bit better high def. So what I'm going to ask you guys is we got this, and then we have another. We have another ring called the Montaigne Ring or the Mountain Ring.
The Joe Montaigne ring?
The Joe Montana ring, the Super Bowl ring, 1997. So we have this mountain range. I'll zoom out so you can just see the whole.
Now, why would Atlantis be way out there?
I mean, Atlantis and Lemuria. Lemuria has been talked about for many years, as well as Asgard.
Who's
and
talking
Odin.
about Lemuria?
Lemuria is a.
Is she that dumb bitch down at the corner? Lemuria? That fucking skank ass pussy.
No.
She works at the gas station.
Lemuria, get your goddamn wig back on. You look like a goddamn hoe out there. Shit, Lemuria. No, people have been talking about Lemuria like
A Roman ghost?
I don't know about this. History of creation. The zoologist invented Lemuria to explain why lemurs lived in Madagascar and India. Okay. So, thinking about that.
I'd like to
Lemuria.
refer to America as the ghostly continent. If they get the dark continent, we get the ghostly continent.
I mean, I don't want to get into race statistics, but it seems like you're forcing my hand here. But if only 7% of the world is white, why can't we just be the ghostly continent? You know, Europe's not going to allow it. They're letting all kinds of
Not up
New Year's
north.
rapists in there.
Yeah, they stop at a certain point. They don't go beyond the wall.
Well, I think Europe has been invaded. But we'll get into that another time. Okay. So we got all these gates to go through, and there's other continents. I'm just going to give you guys a little peek at this map, see what piques your interest.
The
you
Mountain
guys want to
King.
go the first?
Why is something called the Mountain King?
Where do you see that?
Go down.
King of the mountain.
Keep going down.
King of the mountain.
Oh, this is the mountain ring. I thought it said the mountain king.
No, it's not a
Like,
giant
hell
king you
yeah.
have to defeat to get to Nemo and Magellan's
This is
Isles.
just Devin
No.
making us try to play Elden Ring.
This is pretty close to
Is this
Elden
the
Ring.
map to Elden Ring?
You can teleport in places in Elden Ring, so like you can be on this part of the map and you'll teleport like straight to ISIS. Yeah, you'll go straight to ISIS. You guys know about ISIS?
Yeah, they're like a group or something.
Oh, that's how you guys think of ISIS? You don't know like the
boy band?
the Egyptian goddess, highly revered goddess in ancient Egypt, known for her roles as mother, wife, healer, and protector, especially of women.
Now,
But
can
is
you
this
can you
what you
Google?
think
Can
of?
you put ISIS cartoon?
Okay, are we gonna get murdered?
No, just put ISIS cartoon.
ISIS cartoon. Okay,
No.
I've seen this movie.
ISIS cartoon 1970s.
1970s.
There we go. There's ISIS.
This?
Yeah, it's a cartoon from the 70s called
Oh
ISIS.
my god! I thought you were gonna do the. You remember when Charlie Hebdo?
Charlie gives heado.
They made this. Muhammad. They did a drawing of Muhammad on their. On the cover of their magazine, they did a drawing of Muhammad, and then some Muslim dudes came in and like, "We're going to blow up your fucking building."
You can't do that, okay?
Which I
That's
kinda
not fair. Do you see us putting
Ooh.
Jesus making out with someone? No.
No coup de fouet, si vous n'est pas modéré.
I like how it's clearly that his head is balls and his nose is a dick.
His nose is a dick.
Or
yes.
it's just the head of a penis at the top too.
Yeah, that's a real dickhead of a man.
Yeah.
If that really is Muhammad, we don't know. It is funny. You can just draw a brown guy wearing a turban and say it's Muhammad. And they're like, fuck you. I get so pissed.
Yeah, maybe surround him with some 7-year-olds.
Well, yeah, don't get him started. All right, we're going to go through the gates first.
Leviathan.
First off,
Did
we
you
got
know?
Leviathan's Gate,
Are you aware of Leviathan?
the Mastodon record that kicks ass. Yes.
The biblical Leviathan and Behemoth.
Is it a big whale?
Was
I
one
know-
of the
I like the band
princes of hell.
Leviathan is?
Leviathan is a prince of hell. Same with Behemoth,
That's pretty fucking sick, actually.
according to the Gnostic records, I believe.
Okay. RJ, what do you know about Leviathan?
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
Leviathan is like a giant beast, where Behemoth is more of like a hippo type creature. They're
Hippogriff.
brothers. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So the this is hard to see.
I think
This, but
Leviathan is often depicted as like just this giant, massive monster of some type.
So this is right off the coast of India, closest to India and Australia. Leviathan's Gate, the area was first settled by Oman and claimed Irsh al in 1779. This was then followed by the colonization of many other places in the Gate. After reptilian brainwashing, the area was seized by the NWO. I bet you didn't know that, did you,
Ooh,
RJ?
the wrestling.
Bet you didn't know that the N-words had stuff.
Yeah. Inwards without territory.
N-words without obstacles.
Yes, like Doctors Without Borders. Boop, without obstacles. That's us.
I'm a
NWO.
rape you, bitch.
Yeah. Ain't no obstacle in my way, brother. So yeah, they have like geography of these places. The total area, they measured it out. I'm sure it's not accurate. It's just something that some retard put in here. They talk about the climate and geology and flora and fauna of all these places. They even have a section for politics for all of these, which I found fascinating. So Leviathan Gate doesn't have too much. We'll go to the Sentinel's Gate. First colonized in 1759 by the Spanish, what would eventually become the CC of Antipida. The land colonized by the Spanish was then bought by various rich Austrians. The remaining land was finally bought by Argentina. Austrian and Argentina connection again.
Interesting.
Then the nations rebelled. This caused Antipata to gain 2,000 square kilometers of land. Then the gate was seized by the NWO again. Those goddamn N-words. Stealing land. Mainly grasses and reeds around the ponds. Desolate plain filled with killer penguins, roughly 10 feet.
Oh, prehistoric penguins. Okay.
Yep, 10 feet. Beware, these protect the ice wall beyond, mainly the Sentinel's Gate. I love somebody reading this like on their
Now-
expedition through the ice wall. And they're like, oh, good to know. I'm going to write that down.
I think I could still take a 10-foot penguin.
For sure.
I mean, on ice, it's
Okay.
going to be tough, right?
They belly flop you.
They're
This
gonna,
is a future tier list of
they're gonna try to
animals.
bobsled me.
They're going to, 10 feet too, and like
I'm gonna
low center
bobsled
of
your
gravity.
mom.
What's that movie where
They're
they
cool-
dance?
cool
They're gonna
runners.
outdance you.
The Happy Feet?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to Happy
Oh.
Feet all over Mike's head.
Hell yeah, baby. I want you to come over here now, baby.
Now, would you try to be a penguin to blend in for a little bit?
I would.
Just pretend to be a little baby penguin?
Yeah. Like I'd just kind of waddle around and just be like, "What's up?"
So you just act normal.
Maybe see what's up with that penguin pussy.
Yeah. Take
Yeah, what if one tries to fuck you?
Oh no. He just
Can we
said
look at penguin penis?
a penguin's gonna mount you, and you just said I would. A 10-foot penguin is gonna mount you from behind.
But did you see how big their
RJ might be
penis
onto
is?
something here. What the fuck? No.
A whale of
Today
a
I
time.
learned male penguins don't have penises and penguins just kind of rub holes to have sex.
As RJ does already.
RJ, you might be a fucking penguin, man.
That's how I do it. That's how I never get anybody pregnant.
Yo, bitch, you want to rub holes?
penguin
You
style.
trying to rub some hole, bitch? Yeah, I got a hole for you.
I'm just one of these penguins. You know what I mean, bitch?
I did think of a pickup line the other day. It's hey bitch, are you Asian? Cause I'm trying to see them titties. Shit,
Okay.
I like
China. You get it? I said China.
nice.
All right. Anyways,
I'm
yeah, Sentinel's
Chinese these titties.
Gate. Yeah. Bitch, you Asian? Cause that pussy looks sideways.
Bitch, you Asian because you look like a panda.
Because your fucking eyes suck. And you're ugly. Bitch. Oh, you are Asian. I was just
I
being
knew it.
mean. You want to fuck? A little bit. Just a little bit. All right, we're moving on to the Serpent's Gate,
My
the
favorite.
third gate.
My favorite game.
Oh, you think this is your favorite gate? Just wait till we get to
I'm just a slippery serpent myself.
Okay. All right. Well, this is a region within the ice wall containing the Pacific Ocean of Earth in the Hathornian
The
Ocean of
Hathornian.
Atlas.
Ooh, Atlas sounds strong.
Everybody knows Atlas.
He holds the penis on his back, right?
He's the man that holds the penis on his back, of course.
That's a big ass penis.
So they don't have much.
That's male guilt right there, RJ. It's the weight of a man's burden.
Yes.
It's not easy being man.
The big dicked white man's burden. Holding his penis on his back.
Now, RJ, a question for you real quick. RJ, if pee-pee is equal to pussy, do you think balls are equal to titties?
I was gonna say poo poo.
Yeah, I thought you were going pee pee poo poo direction with this.
Pee-pee equal to pussy, balls equal to titties? So if you're Devin, you like a girl with a big old tits, does a girl like a guy with some big old balls?
There's ball fetishes out there.
Yeah.
Fetishists.
Do you think that's an equivalent exchange that rate right there?
I think so. Yeah, I think that'd work. 2 for 2.
I like small titties. I don't have very large balls, so
I think it's juicy man cheeks. You see, man cheeks are the big tits of man.
All right, moving
That's
on.
what you think, sure.
For a lady, I'm trying to put myself.
Yeah, for a lady.
In a man.
I'm trying to put myself in the brain of a lady.
I'm just
No.
putting myself in the mind of a hot dog. Okay.
Anyways, moving on. Okay, we're moving on.
Devin likes
Serpent's
man
Gate.
cheeks.
We're done with Serpent's Gate. They're all
Why are
their
you talking
politics.
about serpents? It's like a penis, Devin.
Anyways, their politics are to be determined. So the last gate, the
Man.
Tiger's Gate.
That'd be a great hot dog venue, just called the Serpent's Gate.
The serpent's.
All right.
I'd go there. I'd get a hot dog. I'd have to try it.
Would you go to? Okay, so there's a hot dog place.
Yeah, called the Serpent's Gate. Mhm.
Are we?
It's called the
envisioning
Serpent's
this?
Gate. Yeah.
Closing my eyes. Okay.
So you will get free hot dogs for life of any style, however
in.
many you want.
The bathroom says beyond the ice wall. Continue.
You have to go beyond the ice wall, which means just getting fucked in the ass for a little bit by a man. You doing it? Free hot dogs for life. You could just eat there every day. They'll bring them to you too. It's delivery.
Do I get to pick the man?
No, but the man gets to pick you.
Ooh, okay. Every
I
rose
like to
has its
feel-
thorn. Okay.
I'd like to feel wanted every once in a while.
Yeah, I want to know if I'm still a number one pick. You know.
Yeah.
You're definitely in the number one
Devin
draft.
again is being picked last on the playground.
It's not. I wasn't ever picked last on the playground. I just didn't participate.
Nobody picked him, so he never got picked.
I just went and did my own thing, punk rock style. I was a punk rock style kid.
He
Aw,
sat and warmed up the
baby.
bench afterwards.
You don't have to make excuses for me, baby.
No, I just.
I'm just your
Punk rock
mama
style
here.
kid.
You don't have to lie to me. I know the kids be picking on you.
No, I was a punk rock style kid.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you with your corn, your punk rock style.
No, we all know you were molested. Everybody knows, son. It's okay. Just go out and play with the other kids.
I talked to Uncle Jeffy and we straightened it out, okay?
Uncle Jeffy said he would never tell anyone, and I shouldn't either. All right, so we got the Tiger's Gate.
This is the Chinese gate.
It is.
Tigger's Gate.
Calm down, Roger. So
Oh,
close
bother.
there. Oh, bother. Oh, inward.
He's just bouncing around on his tail.
No, this is far away from China. This is like far south of Mexico. So yeah,
That's the
Tiger's
Digger's Gate.
Gate.
Digger's Gate.
He's got the Chester cheetah that bounces around on his tail, but he's sad and stuff sometimes.
All the cocaine.
His sad little pig friend. There's not much information here on the gates themselves.
Surprise.
We'll see where they go though. Okay, so from this map, from this map, where do you want to go next? We got Aten, Geminia, Petatia. Which one of these sounds interesting to you guys?
Liberia?
No, Liberia's in Earth.
that down there says Liberia.
Libris.
A tooth. I want to go to
Libris.
Tooth. Let's go to
You mean,
Tooth.
you mean Thoth?
Let's go
The
to
ice
Tooth.
planet?
Let's go
Go
to
Thoth,
big
the ice
old
planet.
Tooth.
Okay, let's see.
I want to be a dentist.
That's not it. Asgard. There we go. Thoth. Thoth, often nicknamed the Nomad Continent, is a continent located on the northern hemisphere on Atlas. Unlike many other landmasses, the main continent and its follower islands circle the waters of Atlas in a constant latitude journey that takes 1,500 years for each lap. They're almost like planets, just kind of rotating around Earth.
The Nungul. The Bear Nungul people.
The first inhabitants were the
Bear
Bear.
Nungul people. Nungul people.
Now, do you think? Okay, I got a radical theory here, but do you think all these people want to believe in the ice wall because beyond the ice wall, anyone can say the N word, or is like everybody the N word past the ice wall? What do you think these flat earthers are going to call people beyond the ice wall?
And they can't be people anymore.
They're
have
not.
To make something
They're not
new.
going to make up new slurs. You know what I mean?
Fishbed.
I mean, they might.
You meet a guy from Thoth.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to call him a Thothian? No.
A Frothian.
He's a Sledovat Ostrovu.
A Sluthian.
Sledovat sounds pretty cool too. That's a good racial slur. All right, where's Thoth? All right, Thoth, descendant from Yaghan, inhabitants of South America who sailed through the Sentinel's Gate approximately 8,000 years ago. The Benungur would occupy much of the continent by the arrival of the Fosheti peoples around 150 BC, descended from Carthaginian explorers, Carthaginian explorers, the third ethnic group of Thoth, the
Norlgi.
Okay, thank you.
Norlgi.
I had trouble with that one. The Norlgi. The Norgri arrived around 1100 CE, descending from a Norse expedition to Vinland
Norlgi.
that ended up transported to Atlas through the Bermuda Triangle Vile Vortex. So Thoth sounds pretty cool. Now, we also have the pre-Black Moon civilizations.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Like, what's pre-black?
Ooh, good question, RJ. Great
What is
question.
pre-Black? The first Homo sapiens population. to
What's
come to Atlas
blacker
were
than black?
Yeah. What's blacker than being black? Really black.
All right.
all right. Now, poop. Yeah. Yeah, there was some stuff about Carthage, and they're from South America. Traveling, some Viking shit. And there's a whole bunch of shit about colonization. 1830. Thoth was a mixture of native states and foreign colonies, varying levels of interaction. I'm not going to read that word. The influential nation on the continent was at its zenith of power and influence. There's whole histories that they've written for this.
So what they're saying, go to the map. Go to the map here.
Okay.
So what they're saying is, do all these people zoom out? Okay, all the people living in this ring beyond the ice wall came from the center.
Before the Montan Ring?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're
Yes.
saying, so people
Well,
at one point escaped the ice walls and populated those islands? Because they
what
keep
they're
on
saying-
referring it being like the South Americans went down there and the Vikings went there. So
this is
like
the thing. Yeah, the first modern European to cite Thoth was the Spanish Basque conquistador Pablo Cardero, leader of the first European expedition. But before that, the original people, the Yaghan, descended Bey-Nugar. So Yaghan is something that could exist. They say they came from South America. Right up here. The Yaghan, inhabitants of South America. Yaghan people.
ooh, look at them sexy ass people.
Known in English as Fuegians.
Fuegians.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Fuegians.
Flame emoji. But yeah, I think these are real people. So it's much like the Mayans, the Egyptians, the Aztecs,
Yeah.
like a lost civilization. So this is their explanation of where they went. They went to Thoth. They somehow traveled.
Classic Chileans.
Yeah, always getting on boats and traveling through ice walls.
Yep, typical.
Mhm. So, okay, we kind of went through Thoth. They do have stuff on like
Hitler.
or is it government and politics. I wonder if Hitler ever made it beyond the ice wall.
That's where he fled.
Probably where he is.
He probably went to Thoth. Probably went there.
Hitler and the ice wall. Secret expedition to Antarctica. Interesting.
Ooh, history.com.
So,
You know it's real if it's on history.com.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go to any other site. Summer of 1936, Hitler had completed a 4-year plan to boost the German military and the domestic economy to be ready for war by 1940. He put Hermann Göring in charge And then he developed a German fat plan.
Yeah. We need
okay.
the butter and the
Yeah.
milk and the cream and the yard.
enabled
and the
Germany to improve
cheese.
the efficiency of its domestic consumption of butter, milk, cream, lard, cheese, bacon,
Yeah, it's
margarine.
the only way
salad
we're
oils,
going to win with the tank wars with lard
candles,
and
lamps.
fat. Lots and
is
lots of
interesting.
fat.
Okay, so this is interesting because there is some stuff that having to do with the Holocaust, saying that like Nazis made candles out of Jew fat.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
We definitely did.
I don't know.
We stayed
but,
away from the seed oils though.
Yeah, no, only natural stuff and margarine for some reason. Yeah, because margarine's so good for you. At the time, whale oil was one of the main ingredients for margarine. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Hitler was a real butter queen.
Yeah, he was a real cream queen.
He's a real Land O'Lakes gal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just wearing a swastika feather on his forehead. So this doesn't tell me about them going beyond the ice wall, but I guess they probably went there for whale oil. It
Makes
sounds
sense.
like.
Whalen.
I know there's a lot of countries that went to Antarctica to look for shit. There's the Russian Lake Vostok
What do you think, RJ?
conspiracy.
RJ, do you need any more information on Antarctica before to tier list it up?
I don't even have these on a tier list, but
Wait, you don't have this on a tier list?
no, we're just talking about this.
I thought we were gonna put stuff on
no.
a tier list.
There's no tier list here. No.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
I can make one up real quick.
I thought
Here
we were
go.
gonna.
No, I
put
can't make one up.
Things. I thought that was the idea for this episode.
I
is
mean,
to make
I
a
like-
tier list for flat Earth stuff.
I mean, I like Thoughty. Thought is
Yeah.
nice.
Thoughty.
Asgard, with the
Asgard.
one Thor's from.
I like Asgard. Yeah, it's pretty
Mm-hmm.
good.
we can still rank these. We're not going to rank
I like
the
King of
gates.
the
All right.
Mountain. That's a
I
good
like
place.
testicles.
The
Gate.
Montaigne Ring. What about Al Jazur Al
UFC
Dunyawiya?
fighter guy.
That does sound like a UFC fighter's name. Yeah, it sounds like he's from Dagestan. Antilia? Archipelago in Atlas. Sounds pretty cool. Home of the Antillean parasite.
Yeah, it sounds like an alien.
Ooh.
I thought we were gonna
Parasite,
rank
President-
cool things that have to do with the flat Earth stuff.
I mean, we could rank them. We just can't see how we're going to rank them.
Well, I think that's kind
know.
of the point.
Okay, here we go. How many do we have?
Well, it's
We're gonna
too
do
late
this on
now.
the fly.
All right.
No, it's never
I'm gonna
too
ask you all
late.
my
I
questions
got
about
this.
it, so you can answer my questions about.
No,
flat
we
Earth.
got
Just have more
maybe
questions.
we got 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes of this.
Oh, yeah. No, we got this. I'm making this on the fly.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys haven't even gone through these yet, but looking at the map,
Okay.
looking at this map here,
Asia. Uh-huh.
we've gone through. No, we're not doing Asia. We're not doing earthly continents. Okay. So where? I mean,
Horus,
we didn't
the
even
Eye
get-
of Horus.
We didn't even get into
What is
Horus.
the structure around it? Why is there a structure there? That's a weird structure.
Exactly. Does it make you want to go there? This is a video
So
game
is
map.
that
You
a-
want to go there, right?
Is that a tall mountain around it? Is it like in a volcano
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
part of the Montaigne Ring. We don't even know what's behind the walls of Asgard, but I assume it's Valhalla.
Yeah, Odin's
Yeah.
there blocking it.
Yeah, you can't get past Odin. Everybody knows that. You got to get past Valkyrie just to get to New Bavaria.
New
It's ridiculous.
suck my penis.
I don't think that's what they call it.
New.
We also have the Scorched Wastes and the Frozen Wastes. I don't know if you guys saw these. And then the Abyssal Ocean.
A missile?
It's the Abyssal.
Oh, it's the abyss.
So-
I see what they did there.
You got your water planet, your ice planet, your wasteland planet, and then your mountain planet. It's basically what it is. It's levels in Mario or Zelda.
No.
This would be a fun map to do if you were on a video game.
It would be a very fun video game.
RJ, let's pump your brakes here for a second, okay, buddy?
Okay.
When do you think this map was made?
This actual map right here.
Yeah. When do you think it was made?
I'm gonna say 10 years ago. Within 10 years.
Within the last 10 years,
4 years.
4 years ago is when that was posted. So people have been mapping out what they think is outside of the ice wall for about a decade now, you think?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and let's just Google One Piece world map. That's one of-
Ooh, he's gonna bring up a good point here.
I'm going to bring up a great point here. Okay.
All right. Let's see. One Piece. Which one? You want this one with all the labels?
Sure. Let's go to that one, brother. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get it
Okay.
all in there. So this is the One Piece world, which is not flat. It is round, RJ. This here in the center is this giant mountain that only has certain passes to get to the other sides of the
Pizza
world.
slices.
Magellan, yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah. So like,
Pizza.
so if you're on one side of this ocean, you can't get to the other side of the ocean without going up and through one of these mountain channels.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then all of these are the islands, and then everything, there's something called the Grand Line that's in the middle. And then here on the outside, if it's called, I think it's called the Red Line. I can't remember exactly. But the mass that you see on the outside. So that, imagine that, like, how do you do that in like a 3D sense? Because I can show you on a ball how it just has a
You're gonna
giant.
show me your balls again.
I'm going to show you my balls.
Okay. Yeah.
Imagine like
Here's my ice wall.
imagine a ball, and then a ring around the ball is just mountains.
Saturn.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's Antarctica.
Yes.
It's an ice ball.
So they're in there. They have just a mountain wall that is impossible to be able to go over, and the only way to be able to cross oceans is not over the mountain wall, but it's through this channel mountain. Does that make sense? So it has a gate. So it has a wall that's a ring, and it has gates to be able to get to the other side.
So it has a Tiger's Gate, a Sentinel's Gate, a Leviathan Gate.
So basically, their inspiration is just the ice ball.
No. No. Their inspiration is One Piece.
I'd like to bring your attention to the Elden Ring map.
This is just a
So-
silly tiny map that doesn't mean anything. This is
not
just
tiny.
Europe.
You don't know how big
This
the
is
Church
like
of
the
Dragon
game.
Communion
This,
is.
this is like the Game of Thrones map, where it's just like, oh, look at it's Europe. That isn't
okay,
this
fine.
cool?
Go
It's Europe.
Hey, why don't you be a level 2 and go to
Do you know
fucking
how
Khaled
big
and tell me
that
how it
One
turns out
Piece
for
world
you?
is? You have to sail.
Yeah, but you can't play it. Doesn't matter.
There is a One Piece open world game, bro.
This
Okay.
is just Liurnia. And I know you don't know where that is.
I don't know where that is, and I
But
play the
look
game.
at this.
I know where
It's
fuck
just
your mommy
Liurnia.
is.
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
it's
really?
Bottom left.
Where is it? I've been trying to find it.
That's where your
Stop
mother's
men from
cunt
going there
is.
for years.
So in this world, it's just surrounded by land.
Yeah, we haven't got there yet. It's in Dark Souls universe. There's lots of clouds and fog that protect you from seeing land.
Dark Holes universe.
These are the lands between. That's what it's called. It's the lands between.
Yeah, One Piece just has islands and its nations.
We just call those islands
Oh.
everywhere else.
You just,
You know, One Piece is older than Elden Ring, right?
Yeah, but Elden Ring's cooler.
No, it's not. It is not cooler than One Piece.
Elden Ring is cooler than One Piece.
That is not true.
I've watched One Piece and
You have watched a
played
piece.
Elden Ring.
You have
I've
not
watched
watched
a piece of One Piece.
1,100 episodes like me, okay?
I have not watched 1,100 episodes of One Piece, but I did play all of Elden Ring a couple times. And it's
Which one do you think took
pretty
longer?
Fucking cool. Well, with the amount of people that they had working on Elden Ring, I would say Elden Ring.
No,
One Piece
for,
was just
for
one
you
guy?
to play Elden Ring versus me to watch One Piece.
Honestly, that's pretty close. I put in a lot of hours. How long does it take to beat Elden Ring?
You are pretty retarded, so.
Ring play time. 60 hours.
That's
which is
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing, Devin.
How
Devin, do your
long
math here.
Just do 1,100 times 20. God, let me just get my phone.
I'm just going to do this. How
I'll
long to
even-
watch all of One Piece? 450 hours. And that's
Yeah.
about how long it takes me to play a 60-hour game.
Yeah, that's like a speed
Yeah,
run.
the
Devin
One
gets
Piece,
distracted.
the One Piece said 16 to 19 days straight.
Yeah. And most of it is just 30 minutes wasted just watching a guy have a flashback from when he was a child.
Goku just powers
That's
up the
not
whole
true.
time.
One Piece is not just doing power ups the entire episode.
He's
How
not doing
dare
power-ups.
you?
He was having a flashback to when he learned 3-sword technique. And it was a whole
Oh,
episode while he
Zoro.
was in a fight.
Are we talking
In a
about
fight.
Zolo?
Of course, yeah, whatever his name is. And he was learning 3-sword
Zoro.
technique. And it was a whole 30-minute episode just devoted to that.
Sola technique.
Yeah, Zoro, he puts a Z on people's chest.
Zolo. In the manga, his name is Zolo with an L.
Like a Rolo, the candies.
Because they got
Interesting.
sued for calling him Zoro.
Oh, so they had to go racist with it.
Roronoa Zolo.
Interesting. All right, so we got you.
You know how they say like
You.
the modern people, they don't have religion, right? Like we're losing our own
Yeah.
mythologies. Like we're not creating new mythology. That's just what this is.
Yeah.
It's just nerds creating new mythologies. Instead of getting their ass fucking pegged by some lady, they're just invested in this Ice Wall stuff.
No, they're doing both.
Yeah, you think they're kinking it up with Ice Wall with the flat earthers?
I think they are.
You think the BDSM community and the flat Earth community has a
I
Venn
think there's an
diagram?
There's a pretty good overlap there.
just compiling notes together and just kind of like reviewing and like, oh, you know.
What better way to look up ice wall geography than do it while wearing a diaper?
What better time is now? Yeah.
Yeah. Rage Against the Ice Wall.
Now, if I got tickets to a BDSM party, would you guys go with me? Just three fellas?
Yes. I've been wanting to go to an orgy.
Dressed up as Xenobites?
Of course.
I got costumes. If you guys want to wear stuff.
to bring you pain. I'll shave my head for that. I
Or
don't
just
give a
eating
fuck.
hot dogs in the corner?
Yeah. I'll be in the corner nailing nails into my head to look like Pinhead.
Can you actually just shave the beard?
I will never shave my beard. Shave my head though.
Yeah.
I guess you would look like
Yeah.
a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Look like a
RJ and I are going to handcuff you in the BDSM club and shave your beard.
Without telling you.
That sounds so sexual. I might come.
You already did 3
I might
times.
fucking come.
Yeah, while we let a lady suck you off.
Okay. You can't scramble my brain like that.
Yeah, exactly.
This
Then
lady
that's how
used
you
to be
get
a
a
man.
fetish. That's how you get a weird, twisted fetish. And I'm gonna have a shaving fetish. Where I need to jerk off while shaving facial hair. And while I don't have facial hair, I can't jerk off.
Yeah, this is the lady formerly known as Ted.
Oh,
Ted-
so it's gonna be a
She's a symbol now.
strong lady.
Ted Fisto.
Is that,
Ted
is that
Melisto.
BDSM Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about just Ted Asso?
Oh, there we go. That's better. That's gay. That's gay. Let's not.
Yeah, we don't do
okay.
gay stuff here. Done with all that gay stuff.
I'm pro kink, anti gay.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you're talking about this because I got so many kinks to share with you in this next hour.
Ooh, I'm excited. Well, I'm sad we didn't get to make a tier list for Asgard.
I mean, I got it right here.
No, we don't have
So-
time. Yeah, we're gonna do spooky music.
Laura Jane Grace. Laura Jane Grace is
The mountain
Gemin-
ring.
No, it's Geminia. We didn't go over Geminia. But how you feel about Geminia?
I'm fine with that.
It's Joanna Man. Mm-hmm.
Joanna Man. The continent of Joanna Man.
Joe
All
wants
right.
a man.
Then the mysterious continent of Clowntopia. That's a C for clown. Definitely.
That's Thoth.
Gwar is Thoth, and Thoth is
That's the coolest.
definitely S. Yeah. Gwar is Thoth. ICP would
Clowns.
probably be. That seems like Atlantis to me. I don't know why.
No, they be clowns. They're clowns. Look at them.
Well, we can't put them with Clowntopia.
You can because they're clowns.
Well, it's not
Is there
Clowntopia.
an island, another nation next to Clowntopia?
The Islands of the Blessed.
Yeah, it's
Juggalo.
the
Yeah.
island of the blessed.
The Island of the Blessed, and they are getting A tier along with Trantopia or whatever we said that one was. I forgot.
Transphobia. Uh-huh.
Transphobia, yes. And the island of xenophobia.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp would be. He's a Montaigne ring
Sure.
with that cool hat. Not too interested in the Montaigne ring. I want to know what's beyond it. And now we're getting to what's outside of the Montaigne ring.
Odin.
Real juicy shit. That's Odin.
That's
well.
Odin.
Hold on.
No, Manson might be Odin.
Manson might be Odin.
Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking Chud might be Odin too.
No.
But,
Manson.
all right. Well, okay. Manson's Odin. That's S tier. Okay.
Okay.
Now Motley Crue. That's
Judas Priest.
Judas Priest. This one's Motley Crue. We're gonna do them next.
Buckley Stew.
So Judas Priest is this continent in Acupara, calamitous ocean, next to the calamitous ocean, obviously, in the
Ooh.
Mizuic Ocean.
Calamity Ganon. Or Ganon.
Okay. No,
Is it Ganon or
We're
Ganon?
not gonna do Zelda. Ganon Burr is a great disc golfer that is
I've heard Ganon
really tearing up the scene this season.
Calamity Ganon.
That's what they call him. Ganon Burr.
That's going to be my porn name one day, RJ.
Calamity Ganon.
Yeah.
What about Calamity Sam?
Calamity Jane.
Chlamydia Jane.
Chlamydia Jane's a great porn star name. Yeah. I'm just here to give you the bug. All right, so this is Ooh. That's D tier. Motley Crue. Motley Crue is going to be... We already have Germania. I was the Blessed. This is... Thoth. Asgard. No, we didn't do Asgard.
Oh, Eden and Asgard.
We didn't do Asgard. So Asgard...
Can Eden
This is-
be Marilyn Manson?
Eden will be... Yeah. Eden's barely Manson. Eden's S tier. Asgard is this guy from As I Lay Dying. Obviously, Asgard, As I Lay Dying.
Basically, same word.
Andrew WK.
Asgard is S tier. It's beyond the Montaigne ring. Where were we? We only got you. Go back to the map.
A 10?
We do have a 10 and then Horus.
Oh,
I know who
Horus.
Horus is. We're saving Horus. I know
Ooh,
Horus.
Atlantis? Did we do Atlantis yet?
We don't do it. We don't have Atlantis, Lemuria, Horus, or a 10. So
Atlantis could be Misfits.
that's going to be Horus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely going to be Horus. This could be Lemuria because he's quite lemur-like. Judd from Mudvayne, A tier. This is Atlantis, and I'm going to say C tier. It's next to Clowntopia.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it just makes sense. And
Like
this is
Fishman.
fucking Horus, of course.
Of course.
Of course. A Horus, of course. And that's how you do it, tier list.
That was the quickest one we've ever done.
Yeah, we just kind of rushed through that one. It's kind of crazy, and I feel like we all learned a lot about the ice wall and what's beyond it.
So, do they believe in planets?
No, space is fake.
Jupiter, the moon, is all
Jupiter. Interesting.
Come on, man.
Interesting. Why?